Good evening, my name is Angela. Thanks for joining me tonight and watching this video. This video is being recorded on February 2nd, 2016. I am a star leader with Young Living Essential Oils, and I got the idea for this video, or these types of videos, from teaching my Essential Oils 101 class, and people asking me questions about the oils, wanting to know how to use them, how do they get started, what are the ideas, and do-it-yourself recipes. So I thought I'll do videos that I can share and refer people back to and give you some ideas of what I do. Now, I do have to share with you, I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I like to research and learn more about the oils. I'm going to share with you some of Young Living's ideas for oils and how they're labeled. But these are not to be used for or in the place of medical advice or necessarily used to cure any illnesses. So I just have to give you that information. You're welcome to contact me at any point with questions or ideas that you have for future videos. I will be doing more. I have a list of about 6 to 8 right now. And I welcome any of your thoughts, ideas, and feedback. So my email address and the way you can contact me is Live Life. There is this quick reference guide, essential oils. This is great. I really recommend it. It's from Abundant Health. I pay about $14 for them on Amazon. I think if you go directly to their website, there may be a little more, but they do run sales at times. So that's a great reference. And I also recommend a podcast. So if you have access to podcasts, or even if you don't, I recommend you get into it. I'm addicted personally, but it's the Essential Oil Revolution. She does amazing podcasts. Every Monday she releases them, and she has great subjects and topics that she releases with those. If you have somebody who shared this video with you and they are currently a Young Living member, you should go back to them if you decide that you want to get started with the Premium Starter Kit. Otherwise, if you happened upon this video by chance, you're also welcome to email me to get started with Young Living. So the first thing I want to start with is lemon oil. Lemon is one of my favorite oils. It is a citrus oil. So this is what it looks like, the bottle. And it also comes in Vitality, which is the new labeling. And the way that I like to use lemon, one of my favorite ways, is in the diffuser or in my water. I use it with cold water. It goes in my recipe for my daily hot water that I drink, which I'll be sharing in a couple of moments. It's great for skincare. And one thing that you should be aware of, anytime you're using lemon oil, it does cause you to have increased photosensitivity, so you can get sunburnt if you apply this in the sun. So you should put it where the sun doesn't shine. And if you're using it in a drink, the number one recommendation is via a glass container. If you don't have access to a glass container, then a stainless steel container would be the second option, but you should not use plastic. The benefits of the lemon oil, according to Young Living's labeling, is that it can uplift the mind and body. It contains naturally occurring D-limonene. It's great for healthy skin. As I mentioned, I use it in my skincare serum, and it's great for food and water to enhance those. The Vitality line that I mentioned is a new line that Young Living just released in January of 2016. My first items are on their way now. I haven't received them yet, but I'm pretty excited. It's new labeling that allows Young Living to label items for internal use. So it's a great thing. The next oil that I want to feature is one of my favorite go-tos. It is lavender. Lavender is one of the oils that we diffuse daily. So at night, my husband and I both have a diffuser next to our heads at the bed, and lavender is what we put in there. We diffuse 4 to 6 drops, and that is our go-to for relaxation and calming. I also use it for skincare, so it's in my skincare serum. And I like to diffuse it. It's diffusing in the diffuser behind me, which is the Dewdrop diffuser that comes in the Premium Starter Kit right now. And it's a combination of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So very uplifting, but also calming at the same time. And it's very clearing or soothing for your breathing. I like the way that it is and it feels. And we diffuse that combination a lot during the daytime. Lavender is also very nice because it is, with its calming effects, it's great for my dog. I have a golden retriever who has some anxiety issues, and it just helps to calm him down, helps him relax. And when I leave each day, or when we leave him home alone, he's locked in our laundry room with our chocolate lab, and I diffuse lavender in addition to peace and calming. So that's my combination that I use for them in their diffuser in their room. And the lavender I also put on their paws, specifically my golden retriever. His I do every day, in addition to like the back of his neck or his ears. So makes it really nice to help calm and get him relaxed. And that is the lavender oil. Next is peppermint. Again, peppermint is also in the diffuser here behind me. Peppermint is really great for food. Again, there's a vitality item or labeling for this for internal use. It's great in brownies. I actually just made brownies for the first time at my last make and take at my house in January. So it's going to be one of my staple items is to use peppermint in my brownies. So very, very good. My husband, it is his favorite oil. So this is how I got him interested into oils. And he has one of these in a roller ball at work. This is actually my roller ball. I carry one as well. But it's just simply a different lid and then a roller inside. So this is really nice for putting it on your temples or across your forehead, behind your neck, behind your ears, along your shoulders, if you carry stress or tension in that area. And again, my husband, he told me after I got him to try this oil a few times when he needed some tension and stress relief in his head and shoulders. He's like, I will try any oil. I'll do anything that you tell me now, since that peppermint works so well for me. So it's also great in water. It's a very strong oil, so start with just 1 drop. And I recommend that really with any of the oils, but specifically with peppermint because it is so strong. What we do in our house is we have these old bottles that used to have Ningxia Red in them. And once they're empty, I reuse them, and this one has peppermint in it. We also have lemon in our refrigerator. So literally in this size of bottle, I put in 1 drop of peppermint. When I'm using the lemon oil in here, it's 1 to 2 drops. So it doesn't take much at all. And this is 25.3 ounces. So start small and determine what is best for your taste and your flavor that you prefer. The other way I like to use my peppermint oil is after exercise. It has kind of a icy hot, soothing feeling. And so it's really great on tired, sore muscles to just kind of help refresh and awaken them. Next is Thieves. These are the 4 oils that I could not live without. So this is the Thieves oil. And Thieves I use as an amazing immune support. I use it every day. I have hot water that I drink, and I put, for 20 ounces of hot water, I put 1 drop of Thieves, 2 drops of lemon, and 1 tablespoon of honey. I meant to bring my honey up here, but the important thing is that you want your honey to be raw. You don't want it to be processed. So trying to be as healthy as possible is great. And that drink is a few cents. I usually drink 40 to 60 ounces of that a day. But it tastes amazing, and it actually got me away from Starbucks. I used to go to Starbucks 1 to 3 times a week, and I spent, I think, $5.65, and I haven't been there in 2 months. 3 months. November 2015, November 7th was the last time I was there. I actually have the little app on my phone so I can look and see, but I was spending almost, $5 to $15 a week there, and through the oils, I don't crave my Starbucks anymore, and I really enjoy staying away from that. So I noticed the benefits of that. If you need the Thieves for detail or more immune support, you can also put it on the inside of the wrists. You can put it behind your neck, behind your ears, on your chest. So those are great ways to use it on the skin. very, very nice to get that additional support if you need it. Next is the Stress Away. Stress Away is a great oil to obviously reduce stress. It's really nice to diffuse this, and I forgot to mention when I was talking about thieves, to go back for a second, thieves can also be diffused. So if you need that immune support and need to have respiratory support, I guess, to breathe that in is a great thing. You can also always breathe directly from the bottle, any of the oils, so just take the cap off. Take a nice deep breath is a great way to experience the oils and get the oils into the brain and the limbic system is what's important for that. The Stress Away, I use this instead of perfume. So again, a big money saver for me. It just takes a little bit. I have it in a roller, so this is my roller on that, but just roll a little bit of it on my wrists. It has a vanilla in it, so I really like the vanilla smell, but I'll put it there. I'll put a little bit on my neck in the morning, on the front here, and then sometimes on the back or behind my ears. And if I am stressed, I carry this with me and I use it throughout the day. So really, really nice to have that. And if you think about how much money we spend on perfumes, I mean, a cheap perfume is $15 to $20, and 30, 40, 50, maybe even more is how much we spend on others, and those have all kinds of chemicals in them. So I love that I have kind of started using the Stress Away, and it's giving me health benefits at the same time that I use it as a perfume. So huge benefit. So really the two ways that I use Stress Away are as my perfume or in my diffuser, and I really enjoy those. Next is the Ningxia Red. So I started using essential oils for immune or foot support about a year ago when my sister Karen shared them with me, and I purchased my wholesale kit in April of 2015. And in the wholesale premium starter kit, you get 2 of these packets like this. They're 2 ounces each, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to drink that stuff. I don't want it, and I actually threw these away. I know I think I'm crazy now, but we just started drinking this in January, and so just a few weeks ago. I think I've been drinking it for 3 weeks, and I put this in my morning breakfast smoothie, which I will actually feature in a separate video at a later time, but my husband loves it just like it is. So he drinks 2 ounces of it straight, and he actually asked me if he could drink more, and I told him that no, I don't think it would hurt him because, again, it's not medicine or anything, but I told him that he should just do 2 ounces in the morning, 2 ounces in the evening. So that's what he does, and he absolutely loves it. So that excites me because if you know my husband, he drinks a lot of soda, and he's been reducing that since he started the Ningxia Red, and he puts lemon and peppermint in his water. So those are great things. Now, Ningxia Red is amazing for supporting your immune system, and Ningxia Red actually has its own website. It's so cool. So you can just go to ningxiared.com. Now, I'll spell that for you just in case you couldn't see this. It's NINGXIA and then red. So check this out. Again, you can get it in these packets. These are 2 ounces each, so these are great for when you're on the road or traveling. I used this when I was just in San Diego, and last week I had some local travel that I used it for, or you can get these bottles where they're 25 ounces each. So this is a nice way to have use for it at home, and then I love reusing these bottles. I learned that on the Facebook page, so that's what we do with our water. Another thing that I like to share with people is the way I use my product guide. So this is 2015's product guide, and my new one is actually in the mail. It just became available on February 1st, 2016. But what I do in the product guide is I simply just open and go through it. So I recommend this to everybody. Just take out your product guide, look through it, and I hope that you can see here. So I just turned to one of the pages, and at the top there, you can see that I have joy, and I circle it with a yellow highlighter. Not necessarily the easiest for you guys to see, but I circle it with a highlighter, and then I put a yellow star on there once I have got it. So the yellow box means that it's something I'm interested in and I want to try. The yellow star means that I've got it, And then I make additional notes. I don't know if you can see my handwriting, that I diffuse this oil and I like it. So I'm next to peppermint, I have that it's Rob's favorite oil. That's my husband's name. And I just made notes of that. So I tell people, take your product guide, look through it, circle the items that you want, and then set your monthly budget and order something each month to try that's new and different. It's a great way to reduce the chemicals in your life and get amazing immune support along the way. So the way that you would be able to get the most benefit for your monthly order is through the Essential Rewards program. It is an optional monthly ordering program where you order a minimum of 50 PV. With most items, 1 PV is equal to $1. It also lists that for you so you know in the product guide or online. And then you also get reduced shipping. And in addition to that, you get a percentage back on your order. So in your first 6 months, you get 10% back, and that becomes a product credit in your account. I actually used the product credit in January to get us started on the Ningxia Red. So that was kind of my little test for myself to see, okay, it's free, so technically if I don't like it or don't keep using it, then it's okay, but I love it and we're going to keep using it. I've already got my February order on its way, so it's part of our regular monthly order, and it's been really well and great for us so far. So we've noticed a lot of improvements in the way that we feel and sleep just with using it. So thanks again for joining me for this video tonight. I hope you have found it helpful. And again, if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, I hope that you will email me. Again, my email address is livelifewithessentialoils@yahoo.com. You can also contact the person that shared this video with you, especially if they're a current wholesale member with Young Living. They'll be able to set you up and get you started with your own premium starter kit. I hope you'll join me again in a couple of weeks for part 2 of the premium starter kit, where I'll cover the rest of the oils that you get when you first sign up. And in the meantime, have a great evening and make it a great day. Bye-bye.